What's up, everybody? Just out here chilling today, backyard. It's a beautiful day. Got a few things going on. Just want to kind of just give y'all a little update about what we're doing over here. Are You Alkaline today? Um, we will let you all see what the new product is and see, what it looks like. We're dropping this water here. It's going to be in a few stores here in the local Atlanta area. BIOMineral Plus water once again. Natural spring water comes from out of the North Georgia Blue Ridge Mountains area. Very, very prestigious area where the Native Americans, Indians, they lived. They lived by these streams. They set up their communities and their governments by these streams of water, which was considered as a natural source of healing. They actually worship the water in these areas here in North Georgia. So now we have a couple of different cities that have been developed there in the area, and they're actually using this water here that it runs through the city. And so we now have access to that water, and so here is the first product that's being released. So I want to give you first take a look at it, see our bottles, see our labeling. It's the BIOMineral Plus water. Like I said, it has natural minerals in it, natural magnesium, calcium, and potassium in it. It has a natural pH of 8. There's nothing done to the water to where we make the water alkaline. It's naturally alkaline. And so I have some strips here. I want to show you guys how real it is, okay? And what I have here is a glass of water. Just comes from out of the tap. Nothing special here. I don't have a whole bunch of waters or whatever because I'm just out here chilling at the crib and just thought I'd just do something, at the spur of the moment. But I want to show you all exactly what it looks like, and here's the strip. And so we're going to test out the tap water here real quick, and so you guys can take a look at that, and then we're going to crack open this here just to let you all know that this is real. And the difference between our water and a lot of these other waters on the market is that, for one, it's natural, and a lot of these companies, they actually use different processes to make their water alkaline, whether it's hydrolysis or electrolysis. And electrolysis is a state where they use electricity to make the water alkaline, where they split the molecules, the negative ions and the positive ions. And when you buy alkaline water, you're buying the negative side of the water, but you're only getting one sided of the water. Our water is different. Our water is negative and positive, which makes it a structured form of water. It is not your typical H2O. It is H3O2, which has an extra molecule added onto it. And so we're gonna test the water here as well. Okay, and our water ranges at about 7.8 to an 8.3. All right, you can already see it changing the moment. I'm just gonna let it sit for a second before I actually show it to you. But if you have any questions, just make sure you leave a question there in the comments. If you got any comments about water, if you're drinking any kind of water, just leave a comment, tell me what kind of water you're drinking on, so that we can kind of start dialoguing about, that type of water. And maybe it might be some water that I've done some tests on and found some very interesting things about it, can let you know about it, so you can make a decision on what kind of water you should be drinking. Right now, our water is only located in Atlanta area. We're trying to get into other areas, so if you yourself would like to be a distributor of our water, definitely reach out to me, because we're looking for other individuals to be in support of our water. All right, so here it is. The results are in, and just so you can see the coloring here, if you can see that, which I see, you should be able to see. Okay, that is our water there, and this is the city water. All right, so here, this water probably would fit maybe, it has a yellowish tone to it, so, but then it has like a greenish, and it kind of gets a little purple, so it's probably gonna be somewhere up in here. This thing here is not really actually that accurate, because you can see a little purple tone coming into it, and it has a little greenish tone. But what we do know is that city water, tap water, it has all the chemicals in it, and it has to be at a neutral tone. All right, and here neutral is right here in that gray area. And then our water is, of course, in the purple, and it would definitely sit right here, about probably between the 8 and the 9. Okay, because it's still kind of pinkish a little bit, and that's exactly where our water sits. It's at an 8.3, 7.8 to an 8.3, depending on the weather conditions. But you got to be mindful about the water that you drink. It's kind of hot out here. And I hope, you know, a lot of you are not drinking this water. So let's get rid of that. Okay. And if you are drinking alkaline water, there are a few waters out there that we support. I'm not going to mention them on here because, you know, of course, it's all about this. But if you go back and take a look at our videos, we actually did a couple of videos earlier that talked about alkaline water. And we was kind of like just going through some waters and seeing what they all tested. And it was a new beginning, stepping into products and stepping into understanding more about water. And it's been almost a year now. And so what I've discovered is that there are so many different variations of water. There are so many different types of water that that are out there on the market. I'm pretty sure a lot of you all have experienced. You drink a lot of them. You probably didn't even recognize any differences other than that they pretty much all come from out of the tap sources. It's a big business, you know, and they know it, and you know they really don't care because it's all about a dollar. And so what we did was we took a look at it from a different perspective, and what we wanted to present to the community, especially those who are, you know, health conscious, is we wanted a water that's gonna provide them all of the nutrients and the balance that your body actually needs. A lot of those waters, which, you know, I was saying earlier, you know, go through a process of hydrolysis and a process of electrolysis. And of course, hydrolysis is when they add on the extra hydrogen. And so that's one of the things that we kind of looked at and wanted to provide you with the water that gave you a balance. All right, and so that we have it. We have the BIOMineral Plus water. Like I said, I'm just out here just chilling right now, man. I just want to give y'all a little sneak preview of the water, what it looked like. You got any questions? You want to dialogue a little bit about it? You want to actually become a distributor of the water? You want, you know, just even talk about the water that you have? You know, hit me up. Let me know what you got going on in your part of the world. All right? Are you alkaline today? If so, hit us up. If not, hit us up so that we can definitely dialogue about that too and help you get to where you need to be at.